one's still called that. Hold on. Why is it called that? I swear I changed the title. That's gonna throw off the entire world tour. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's listen to the funny Silva Gun Undertale again. My favorite song from Undertale, the video game. For no particular reason. Okay, now we're back. Well, now we're caught up. I'm going to take these off so I don't have to listen anymore. God, do I hate listening. Give me 1 second. I need a one dance. And you guys know this about me. Alright, well, we're about 13 minutes removed from the Nintendo Direct. I'm going to warn you guys. I did just wake up a little bit ago. That's not what I'm warning you about. What I'm warning you about is that normally, the only time I've been in the Spring Fit, I've been in the Spring Fit twice so far. And the first time, I believe, I had the contacts in. And normally the hair is down, got the whole rocker thing going on. I couldn't have time to do my hair. I couldn't be fucked, so I put my hair up today. And normally the leather jacket and bandana makes me look like a character in a movie. Like, nobody dresses like this, but it just looks like a fictional character. But with my hair up and just the mustache and the big round glasses, which is more like Ned Flanders, I look like I'm in The Village People. This looks like how you would draw a gay person in the 80s if you never met one in real life. I need a carbonated beverage. See, I got my World of Commodore shirt. Hold on, Spencer just texted me. They love finding cool shit, and he said, "Do you want lol?" There's gonna be a lot of shit that appears on screen right now. The Goldberg mug? Sure. You know what? No. As much as I think it looks cool, I don't like getting... I like getting vintage clothes and vintage games and vintage movies. The one thing I don't like is getting vintage dishware, whether it be plates or cups, because you can't use them. You shouldn't use them. Every time you go into an antique place and you find a bunch of dishware, you know that shit is laced with so much lead enough to kill an elephant. Uranium, that too. I need soda to wake me up. Tommy need drinky. What the fuck just happened? So here's the thing. I fully had plans to... What is happening right now? To stream something else today as a part of the Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket Countdown. Granted, I am going to back... After this, I am going back to streaming at normal time. I mean, after this today. So whenever this ends, the stream will end. Maybe I'll take another nap. Maybe I'll take a shower. Probably shower. And then at 1 p.m. I'll be back for that stream. Depending on... That was the plan, right? The tentative plan was to keep doing that. Was to play that one game this Thursday. And I wanted to play that one game this Thursday is because the one game as a part of the Smash video that I need footage for. I'm probably going to get the Smash video done after this or after stream in like a couple hours. It's almost done. I'm a couple pages removed. There's one more segment I need to film and obviously one more game I need to get footage for. So regardless, I need to get footage for that game. What I don't want to happen today, because I'm still doing the Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket Countdown. Hey, check out this spring meter, by the way. We're going to do 11 different donation tiers. The first donation tier is having class outside, and it's really nice outside today. And other stuff will come as we unlock more and more meters. So far, we're 1/10 of the way through, which is pretty decent. That is the plan, is to play a very specific game that you guys have actually already seen, that I bought as a part of the Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket Countdown logo. However, how do you feel if we get Tomodachi Life on Switch? I'll be ecstatic. Obviously, not that I don't want there to be games on the Switch, because I want more people to play them, but I really do not see the purpose of having a Switch 1 Direct before the Switch 2 Direct. I guess it means that there truly are... We're going to look very closely at the release dates of some of these games, because I think it'll tell us a lot about the Switch 2 even a week before. Because if there's multiple games coming out holiday 2025, then it could be around then or even after that. What I was going to say, funniest thing ever could happen regarding the Smash video today. For the Switch 1 Direct, yeah, the Switch 2 is coming out, but they're like, we're making more DLC. They're making a second Smash Ultimate. I don't think we're going to get any Smash. What I think could happen, I have my doubts anything super big would be out today. Here's what I think. I was just saying, like, oh, I have a stream that I already want to film, that I need to film, that this is the only day I could film it. If they announce anything that comes out today, I will have to play it today to get ahead of it. There was a February Direct in 2023 where this is the only time Nintendo has ever done this for a major game, where they announced Metroid Prime 1 Remastered, and then dropped it that day. It was on the eShop the day of the Direct. And I decided, fuck, I might as well play it. We know that Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year. It's strange that they only remastered the first Metroid Prime game. And 2 and 3 just aren't on the Switch at all. Like, even Pikmin, when they remastered Pikmin 3, they still just ported 1 and 2, even without remastering it. So I think what likely could happen, because this is our last opportunity to hear anything before Metroid Prime 4 comes out, I think we're definitely going to hear a lot about Metroid Prime 4. I think what's going to happen is that we're going to see Metroid Prime 2 and 3 come to the Switch, and they're going to fuck me by saying it comes out today. However, if that's the only game that comes out today, that's a port of a game that already exists. I don't need to play it today. Generally thought they would drop remasters every direct leading up to Prime 4. I know, right? It's strange that they didn't do that, which makes me believe that if there was ever an opportunity to get Prime 2 and 3 remastered, or just Prime 2 and 3 in general, it would be now, because I know Nintendo's not going to add GameCube games to the NSO. Oh, here's my prediction for NSO. I hope, this is not prediction, these are hopes. I hope we get Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2. It's fucking incredibly stupid that Star Tropics 2 is still not on Nintendo Switch Online. However, I did have a segment in the Smash video complaining about that. So if that becomes not true in the time, I'm going to leave it in the video, I guess. I'm ready for this video to be out and for it to be finished. Speaking of videos, I don't know what I meant by that. That's not a very good transition. I don't have the Discord sound, so I need to make them myself. Hello?
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, shit, my Discord's going crazy. I made it, like, really dark. I don't know if you were given the option to, like, change the lighting recently, but I wanted to make it look as dark as possible. My Discord looks like what people on YouTube think the dark web
lighting?
is. I don't know, I opened Discord up yesterday and it asked me, like, oh, do you want to have light mode, dark mode, or super dark mode? And I went super dark.
Oh, is that like a new Discord thing?
Probably.
Oh, it's like this, like, new,
They
like,
put the list of their
goofy
hopes on
Discord.
the side.
Oh, yeah, there's, like,
Mm-hmm.
Onyx.
I generally
Whoa,
thought they would
dude.
drop Deltarune with Pluie DLC. I really thought Deltarune would be announced in the Switch 2 Direct, but now I guess I'm shifting gears. I think Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are going to be announced today, and they'll be out today.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
No.
All things
But it
considered.
does throw a wrench into my plans. I'm kind of hoping it's not true, because there's already a stream I got to do today, and then I got to finish that
No,
video.
literally. I kind of hope like nothing exciting or fun happens, so it'd
Yeah.
be easier for me to work on the shit I was already working on.
I've heard about the prospects of. I'm sure you've heard about the Robobot remake port.
Yeah,
I've heard people talk about it forever. I don't know anything about Planet Robobot, but it is very like Kirby to release a game like right as the console's dying,
yeah,
or
it kinda
kicking the
is.
bucket, as it were. So if this is
Nintendo
the
64.
final Nintendo Switch Direct, I think there's a chance they just pull out all the stops for DLC, just like randomly. They're like, oh, new character coming to Strikers, coming to Nintendo Switch Sports. All the games that they wouldn't continue updating. I guess
Yeah,
there's nothing that says they will stop updating Switch games on the Switch too. I mean, I'm treating it like fully like cut off fresh start, but I mean, it's a backwards compatible console. They told us that. We know that now.
yeah. I think like compared to other consoles, they're gonna be a little bit more mushy about it and be willing to kind of straggle, I think, with certain things.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm not super like, for example, I mean, you read the fucking chat, and obviously people are just like saying the stupidest stuff ever in like the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
One thing people are saying is like, oh, they're gonna like remake freaking like, or they're gonna like bring out Odyssey 2 on the direct, and obviously
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen. Like if
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna do Odyssey 2, it's gonna be on the Switch too. Like they're not
Mm-hmm.
stupid. Um,
We can finally get that
I am
Mario Sunshine DLC we've been waiting for. They
yeah.
promised it to us.
God,
Now it's
dude, I
finally
wish
in our
that was a thing.
hands.
I wish they really did do that. Another thing I'm thinking is like, I wouldn't be surprised. I just saw someone say it. I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe like announce like the like Persona 3 remake coming on the Switch or something like that. I
Okay.
was just like that just hit me, and I'm like, okay, that could probably happen. I feel like there's gonna be like a game that like a lot of us have been itching to play that hasn't been on the Switch yet. That's definitely gonna be announced now.
I think the
Um,
reason, because this is a very strange placement. I mean, directs are always announced the day before.
yeah,
But it's weird that this is exactly a week before the Switch 2 Direct. And I can't help but think that like
yeah,
this was planned from the jump because they had so much time since January. I think what happened is that maybe Nintendo in-house has like Metroid. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Pokemon, but I doubt it. And
I
maybe
doubt
like
Pokemon.
one other thing. But I think what happened is that they realized they had a lot of third-party announcements, and they're like, "Oh, we should just put this
Yeah,
all like together." I'm pretty
yeah.
sure the Croc remaster trilogy comes out on the 2nd. So I think we're going to see Croc. Legend of the Gobos. I submitted a form to Argonaut to be an Argonaut streamer and talk about Croc, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. I want to be an official Argonaut branded streamer. They do Deltarune, Silk Song, and Metroid. It might murder the entire BH Ultra fan base. I guess there's a lot of overlap. Yeah, I think it's likely it's gonna be like an indie direct with some third parties, and then maybe Metroid. Maybe
Yeah,
Metroid. Wind Waker
I guess
HD
I
re-release, my only prediction. Yeah, that too. Maybe that and
okay,
Twilight
dude.
Princess.
That's a hope for me, and it doesn't seem like too much of a thing to hope for.
Mm-hmm.
Wind Waker. Actually, I'm thinking to myself, like, because they didn't call this like a Nindies direct or anything, so I think it's like, I think there is gonna be like something kind of fun first party related that we're gonna see, but I don't think it's gonna be like, I don't think we're gonna have like a big reveal at the start and the end and stuff like that.
It's gonna be something like a sub side series that everyone has been waiting for, and it's gonna be
Oh, we're starting,
disappointing.
starting.
No, not for me, brother. Oh fuck.
Oh, dude, you should speed up the
Yeah,
video
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
like
yeah.
like.
Which one are you watching? I specifically went to Nintendo of America.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Yeah. How does Switchy sound, and also
I
how
don't-
does the direct sound? Okay,
Didn't
we
bring
knew
this
about
up.
this. We knew about Dragon Quest 1 to 3 HD. Why the
I'm
fuck?
excited for that. I remember like the last time I played any Dragon Quest game was like literally 2019. I played like the first 3.
I remember we saw this in the was Metroid Prime showed off in the June Direct? Was that the last
No,
one?
I think it was February.
February Direct, yeah. That doesn't feel like that long ago. But we were still both here. I remember seeing this and be like, oh yeah, I'll play it, because like it comes out this year. But I wanted to streamline the amount of things I play this year, because I keep starting too many series.
Yeah.
So I probably won't play. Well, I guess it depends. Especially with the Switch 2's
you
release.
can beat the first Dragon Quest in like a day or two, so...
Yeah, but how many hours is that?
Like, for me, I think it was probably like 7 or 8.
Okay. I mean, that's like 3 streams.
Yeah. And especially if you, like, don't give a shit, you don't want to, like, if you don't want to, like, waste time, you could probably, like, just put up a guy and you'll, like, know... You won't get stuck at all, but... You know, you can also play it blind if you want.
Well, for me, like, I've started Monster Hunter and Star of Providence. Those came out. I've never been really an Assassin's Creed guy, so I don't care for that. It's still not a release date, just 2025. Man, it's 2025 now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Let me listen if it's loud enough.
It's 2025 now. Nintendo Direct.
I'll turn it up a little bit.
Today,
Guys, how does Switch you sound? I'm gonna have to assume you sound fine.
upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Even if you don't, I couldn't turn you up if I wanted to. Whoa, did you hear about this? There's a Nintendo Switch 2. Well, on Discord, maybe, but like... I think I already have you on Max.
What you just saw
I can...
was Dragon
Nah,
Quest.
You sound
already-
fine to
I
me.
mean,
Like...
Yeah, I doubt it. Because I'm like
Another
barely
character appeared at
clipping,
the end.
in terms
What
of like my
kind of
preamp.
adventure
Let me listen to
is
this.
We hope you're excited for more information.
Yeah, you sound good on there. Can you raise the sound a bit? On the Direct? What if I just
Okay,
raise my
let's
desktop
see the first
audio?
batch of headlines.
I'm missing the Direct.
Escape from Dire Straits in space? Is that a Metroid thing? Because Dire Straits
Nope.
in space? No,
It's
no.
like some fucking, like, Among Us. Not Among Us literally, but like, it's a viral game, I bet. Is this
Sam does have an
Danganronpa?
anime whining voice
It's
now.
Danganronpa?
Dude, it might be some Danganronpa shit, I'll be honest. Dude, oh, this AI the Somnium Files?
I don't know what
Wait,
this
what?
is.
It's a cool game. It's a cool game.
Okay.
I always meant to play the sequel. Because it's made by the guys that the guy that did Zero Escape, and I love Zero Escape a lot.
I don't know what that is either. That's a JRPG?
Yeah, no, it's actually a visual novel. Honestly, you'd probably get motion out of 999. It might not be your normal kind of thing that's really fun. Yeah.
His name's Date, but I heard her say Dante, and I believed for a second. Did we ever end up getting that Devil May Cry collection?
I have no idea, dude.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth.
Okay.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
So it's like a
to
mystery
rescue
game.
Iris.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
what fits best
No
with visual
sleep for
novels.
Kaname Date from
I didn't
the
necessarily
Somnium
fuck with the
Files, not
Famicom
just on the
Detective
Nintendo
Club
Switch
game I
system,
played. I think it's cool that it
July
exists.
25th.
Oh, I know Spike Chunsoft. I don't remember from what, but
Unleash the supernatural.
I think we're about to get a lot of nothing in this Direct.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
Oh, well, this is like some like Atlas shit, so I'm sure people will show with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, somebody cares for sure.
I kind of care. I mean, I'm like a
Atlas
fake
action
ass.
RPG
Okay.
returns with remastered HD graphics.
Do you know
and
what this
enhanced
is?
Gameplay.
I
This
actually
is
have
like-
not heard of this, but I mean, I know the character. I know he cameoed in
Raido Kuzunoha
Nocturne.
makes his living
Okay.
as an apprentice
What is
detective.
that?
But
So Nocturne is the third Shin Megami Tensei game.
Okay.
And I think he like, does like a little cameo, or he's like you can kind of like recruit him as like a
Okay.
little fun thing.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike
But
an
actually,
enemy's
like
weak
one of the
point,
other
then follow up
versions
with
of the
a
game,
powerful
instead of
attack.
him, it's Dante from
Cooperation
Devil May
is the
Cry.
key
That's
to
where the whole
victory.
featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Right,
comes
it's like
from.
keep it. It was like the year of Luigi or the year of
Demons
Shadows.
can
Though they
also be
kept
used
adding. Oh, Jack
outside
Frost.
of battle.
They kept adding Dante to different
powers
games,
helpful in
regardless
finding
of
solutions
genre. Oh, look, it's
during
Bart Simpson.
investigation.
It's Dead Bart.
guide Rido through a series of strange
I
incidents.
don't know. That's why you cover my blind spots.
As he uncovers
We can
Yeah,
talk
I know,
more
right?
on
that
the
will
show,
shake
not
the
this show,
capital
but
to
the
its
show.
core.
About
The mystery
Xenoblade
of the
Chronicles
Soulless Army
X
launches on
remake.
Nintendo
That's what it is,
Switch.
right? It's a
Right.
remaster.
Yeah.
Pre-orders begin
Definitive
later
edition.
today
Definitive
on
edition.
Nintendo
Pro-
eShop.
I wouldn't know if people consider it a remake or a remaster, but they definitely changed a lot of the art direction.
Consume darkness.
I'm sure we'll see some of that here too, because it just came out.
With your
Maybe, but I don't think
memories
there's any plans for
gone, you've been
DLC, to be
summoned
honest.
to a strange,
No, but, like,
unfamiliar world.
It didn't even get a direct
Greeted
showcase,
by
I
a
don't think.
yellow
Oh, this is
orb
the
known
Pac-Man
as
game.
Puck.
Yeah, this is
Really?
Pac-Man.
Where is this spherical
They showed
strange
this at the Game Awards because this is based on the
maze-like world.
what's that
Your
one
battle for survival
Amazon
begins.
show? Is it Amazon? That one Amazon show where every episode is
As
focused on a
Puck
different
guides you on your
game.
journey, you'll delve deeper into the expanse
And this is
of
the
Not
world.
Pac-Man one where it doesn't. It's not revealed to be a
examining your
Pac-Man one
surroundings,
until like the end
You
of
can
it.
phase shift and
That's
combine with
interesting. This is
Puck
like a
to explore
2015
areas you
ass
couldn't
like
reach
indie game
before.
side scroller vibe.
It's more like the
Tread lightly.
Xbox era
The
where they
creatures
made like
inhabiting this
epic
world will
Bomberman and
prove
like cool
hostile.
Mega Man. Like they're
When
like, we have this
facing
character and
opposing
we need to make
enemies,
them
you
cool,
and
or like
Puck
Jack
can
and Daxter.
temporarily fuse into the
Dude,
god
that's like some
form
pixel
to
shit. You
unleash
see that, dude?
powerful
Yeah.
attacks.
Dude, Pac-Man's a bad guy. We've
Dude,
been know
Pac-Man's
this.
Consuming your prey, you'll collect
It's a
resources
freaking like mech.
that can
Yeah.
be used to enhance
How,
your
there's
Oh my
only
God,
one way to
Pac-Man
make
has air
Pac-Man
attack
work in the
upgrades?
modern day, and that's make him a Metroidvania.
work to uncover
Dude,
Puck's
Pac-Man
true
just
goal.
like ate one of the ghosts and a bunch of blood came out of his mouth. What the heck,
Dude,
bro?
Dude, it's so.
Pac-Man
Whoa,
was
it's
so
gore and
good.
realistic.
Dark twist on the iconic
He's eating that
Pac-Man
brain.
way. Shadow Labyrinth launches
Shadow
on
Labyrinth.
Nintendo Switch.
Yay.
It also like you can see the Pac-Man logo in the it's like hidden. Like they don't want you to know it's a Pac-Man
The
game.
Oh, I didn't even
rhythmic
notice that.
march
That's cute,
begins.
actually.
Is this fucking what's it called? Ribbon? Oh, never mind.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Okay.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands.
I
to
like
the
the concept of
Patapon
just
army.
every game
For
being
example,
on the Switch.
Pata,
Like
No,
so, whenever
same,
they
same.
port like a
Dances them
PlayStation
forward.
game or like a PSP game, I'm like, yeah, sure, just get it on
While
there.
pawn,
I
Like,
want it to
I'm
be a big
honestly so
library.
happy that like the age of like console exclusives seems to be basically
And if you
over.
string
I
together
mean, there still are
combos with good
some,
timing,
Well-
but like
the
they usually
Patapons
eventually
enter
get
fever
ported,
mode and get a
or
big boost in power.
I mean, I don't think third-party developers really have any reason to like stick to one console these days, or at least they're not really being given one.
Yeah, games made in-house or well, I don't know, because most like PlayStation exclusives are on Steam at some point.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think this
Plus,
April the
new
Indiana
features have
Jones
been
game
added,
moves to
so you can
PlayStation.
advance to the beat of your own drum.
But we say that while watching a Nintendo Direct is like Nintendo is still very behind
Lead
their
the Patapons
exclusives.
and march forth.
Yeah,
That's kind of like their
Patapon
main
1+2
export.
replay
See, that's my
launches
thing is
on
that
the-
Yeah,
I
feel
do
like
care about
Nintendo's never
exclusives
gonna let
still.
up. I
I
don't
don't
they have
ca-
too much like I don't think they'll ever really have a reason to not.
It
do
sells their
stuff.
consoles. You don't buy a Switch because you want to play portable
Cozy
games. You buy a
place
Switch because it's
nestled
where you
in a
play
blue
Mario
swept
and
valley.
Zelda and Pokemon.
This is where your new life begins.
This is Little Town Hero. Oh, never mind.
Story of seasons
Wait a
and
minute. Is
bizarre.
this?
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system. This
No.
immersive farming and life sim has
Okay,
no
farming
shortage of
and life
activities
sim.
to get up to.
Over the last decade or so, I've really grown a disdain for the
Tend to
concept
your
of
farm
cozy
while growing
games,
crops
or
and
just like
caring for
using
animals.
that title.
I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of
Yeah.
over it.
Sell your
Dude, I
produce
love
and
Pac-Man
other wares
pixels,
at the
Pac-Man
town
heel
I feel
turn
like
compelling.
I feel like Animal Crossing New Horizons kind
As
of
bizarre
ruined the
sales
cozy
grow,
game vibe because I
you'll
feel like it
help
was
the
a game
once
that
famous
like
market
tried
regain
too
its
hard
former
to be too
splendor.
cozy, and they kind of
Mhm.
lost a lot
can
of the
also
spark
get
that
to
came
know
from
the
some of the other
locals.
games in the series.
They're saying Spike Chunsoft is Danganronpa dev.
Maybe
Okay, so
nurture a
we were
relationship
basically
if
right.
you find that special
Yeah,
someone.
like I like
yeah,
Stardew.
yeah, I mean, well,
I
Spike
like.
Chunsoft isn't like. Well, actually, I don't know if they're the direct
Plus,
developers, but they're
taking
definitely like a
advantage of
publisher.
Zephyr Town's
Mhm.
windy conditions,
Whoa.
They also
Whoa.
do
can make
Zero
travel
Escape, and they do a few other
tasks
series.
I
a
like
breeze.
Animal Crossing. I like Minecraft. I like Stardew. But I wouldn't call them cozy per se. Not the way I play them. The way I play them is like fucking Majora's Mask, where I have a time period, especially Stardew. That game stresses me out because you have the days pass in that game, and there's only certain things you can do each day. So you need to like make a schedule for yourself. I play that shit like Pikmin.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
But whenever the
Next,
thing is, those
please
games
take a
never
look at
pitch
this.
themselves as cozy games. Whenever a game pitches itself as a cozy game, it just means it's bad. Oh? This is Metroid.
This might be
Prime.
Metroid. Wait, is this? I don't know actually. I mean, I'm trying to think. Is this Metroid Prime 2? I mean, these. Oh fuck! Did I forget? Okay, it's just Prime 4. Okay. So I was like, this is Metroid E, but does this look like Metroid Prime 2? It doesn't. Yeah.
I mean,
wish
it
we got
uses
Metroid- I
that
love the
location
replay
is from
Prime
Metroid
2.
Prime 1, at least what I remember from it.
Oh, does it? I think I forgot about that.
Ooh, purple.
That looks good. Look at that fucking suit, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is gonna be so fun.
I hope they just don't talk at all. Oh, the next 20 minutes is like the first 20 minutes of the game.
Here.
What if they shadow
Samus
drop
finds a
this?
floating jungle.
What if this
Lots
comes
of
out
trees
right as
and
the direct?
The
I'll
art director from Halo 5, I can
In
see
order
that.
to survive and
Is that what they said?
Dude, I remember when I played
the
remaster of Prime, dude. I like just, I was expecting to like maybe like not play it that fast. I was so into it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I love Prime. I love Prime.
Because
It's
I
the
played
game
it
that
on
gets more
stream.
fun the second time you play it. Yeah.
I heard that like
She's not
I had
alone.
fun. I had some issues with it, but like I heard that like
Creatures
Prime 1 is like
living
the
in the jungle
worst one, and then
are
they work
waiting
out
to
the kinks
strike.
later. So I am excited to play 2 and 3 if they port them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that
never
2 is, like,
finished
really
3.
good.
I only got it as a kid. I played Prime 1 and 2, and I wanted to play 3, but I didn't want to like to get out my Wii and like start like trying to like find a system for my Wii again. So
Yeah.
As she explores the planet,
it's easier to kind of like
Samus
get
is
it
granted
get it working on a
mysterious
GameCube.
Chozo
and ancient
DNA.
powers, psychic abilities.
Okay. Did she pull things to her?
These powers allow Samus to
Yes.
operate mechanisms
Oh, that looks fun.
and to open doors.
Oh my God, Samus
They
might
also
have to
allow
like
her to
like
control the
grab an
trajectory of
energy
her
core and
beams
use it to like
with
restore
the
an energy
power
system or
of
something.
her
I
mind.
hope not. I better not see that woke bullshit in my game.
Why? Were
we
these
need,
powers
we need
bestowed
more. We
upon
need more
Samus?
like power on in video games. Dude, I hope she like has only one word of dialogue in this game, like she did in Dread. That was like so cool.
She's allowed one F-bomb. That's all she says. Is at the climax of the game she
For a
says, "Fuck."
PG-13 rating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's that fucking
Will be her
Metroid?
fate
Whoa.
After being summoned to Vuros, the threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
It's almost been a decade since they announced this game. No release
Dude,
date.
literally, I think it's 2017 or 2018.
No release
Nuts.
date. What are we doing, man?
Well, you know what? You know what's 2025 literally right now. Maybe it's coming out right now. Maybe it's coming out tomorrow. Oh, here's a like cool shit. cool
Metroid
shit,
Prime
like,
tomorrow. Whoa! Ah, fuck with this. Oh, it's my color scheme. This rules.
Wait, that's badass. The hell?
Wait, Samus is cool?
It looks like even more challenges await
Wait,
Samus.
Samus is cool?
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic ability.
It seems so strange that, like, I know it's still early 2025, but
Let's move on to some
when
more
else
headlines.
could they tell us the release date? This is so
Yeah, I
strange.
know.
This and Pokemon don't have a solid release date.
I
They
wonder.
just have
I imagine they might be a
2025.
little like
Once upon a
close-lipped
time,
about
there
it,
was a
like
drag
tight-lipped about
coffee
it because
shop
of
that
just the
transformed
like.
into a
Has the Switch
magical
2 been
potion
given
cafe.
an overt
As the
release
newest
date yet?
No.
Fashionista of the cursed
Yeah, that might be
cafe,
why they might like just
you'll
want to not
craft
like
concoctions
give
for Disney
us too
villains.
many things to think.
And
Dude, this
get
is
to
another
know them
stupid
in a
cozy
new
game.
light.
I'm
Well,
just a hater.
Mix
Yeah,
ingredients
yeah,
to
I am
brew
too.
all
That
sorts
to
of
say, actually,
sweet
Pokemon said, fuck, they said winter 2025, right? Or like late
to
year
know them in a new
2025.
light.
Yeah.
Mix
So I would
make-
ingredients to
I would-
brew
I would
all
make
sorts
potions for
of
Gaston.
strange elixirs. Then serve
I'd
them to your
poison
fellow
the shit
visitors,
out of 'em.
including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your
And
ingredients with
Yzma.
some wild
I'm not
creations.
drinking anything
The
Yzma
potions
gives
can
me.
influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen?
This is
Disney
for
Villains Cursed
millennials,
Cafe
I
launches
think.
on Nintendo Switch later.
Like, sorry to be so crude, but like
Dude, it is.
this shit. I have no emotional allegiance to this whatsoever.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Spellbinding. Is this more cozy? I do like how this looks.
Dude, is she gonna find a village neighborhood
Welcome
cat
to
in the
Witchbrook
Alps, bro?
College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
Witchbrook.
During class,
this is made by
use
Chucklefish? That's
magic
interesting.
circles to perform
I
rituals.
want you to tell me what you're seeing on your screen as it's happening, because I want to make sure
I'm
we're.
seeing a bunch of people in a circle.
Telescope.
actually, I might need to speed up a little bit.
Skilled
Telescope,
spellcaster.
Okay.
stars,
Yeah, all right, we're
There's
good.
also plenty to
motorcycle.
do
Oh yeah,
Kiki,
you're actually
yeah.
a couple seconds ahead of me.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
Oh, you have
Take on
relationships with
various
them?
jobs to help pay for tuition.
Oh my gosh.
You pay for tuition.
or use the spells you've learned to craft and
Do
sell
side quests
original
to pay
items.
off your student loans.
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
That's fun. They got Ethan, they got Josh, they got Millie.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to
I hate Millie.
graduation and beyond.
That's fair.
Are
Get her
you
outta
ready
here.
for
Got
a
eliminated so
spellbinding
early.
journey?
Jasper. Luke.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch.
We need to make a
this
more
holiday.
wholesome wizard school, because the last one's transphobic, which is true.
Action,
That's true.
Oh?
adventure, and arcade games
Okay.
await.
Croc.
Set off on a fantastical mission to
What if they
eliminate
just
the
showed a
mysterious
Silk
deity.
song like
In
this? Like it's in a
hand-drawn
compilation of
platform
other
adventure,
games.
you look
Is this
forward
fucking
expansive
DuckTales?
archipelago where nightmares and wonders
This looks pretty.
collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
I hope people
then
play
use
it.
its abilities to find your own path. through
Oh,
the
we're going
enchanted
DuckTales.
world.
We're going
Yeah.
DuckTales.
You uncover the secrets the archipelago
Or
holds.
Shovel Knight.
Find out when the
It's
Eternal Life of
DuckTales.
Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch
His name's
this
Goldman.
holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of
Gradius?
arcade
Yeah, see, this is what I'm
games
talking about. Just have
across the
everything on the
series.
Switch. Just port
Titles
everything.
include Gradius, Salamander,
I was just playing Star Providence, so this is Bush League to me.
Gradius 2,
That water with that wave looked
Gradius
like
3.
bullshit though.
and
That would've pissed me
Salamander
off.
2.
They might just
Sometimes
show
comes
Star
out with
Providence. I know it's on the
versions,
Switch.
including ones from different regions and launch years.
That's cool. Whoever's
Plus,
really
take the
into
helm in a brand new
Gradius is gonna
entry,
love this.
Salamander 3.
New entry.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Today.
August 7th.
Oh.
Pre-orders
August
begin
7th.
later today on Nintendo
Oh,
eShop.
wow.
See, my belief is that this is
Battle
going to be
to
the
beat
final
in
Switch
Rift of
Wonder
the
Egg,
Necro
which
Dancer.
makes it all
Press
the more
corresponding buttons
strange
in each lane to
that
fight monsters
Metroid
in
doesn't have a
rhythm-based
release date.
combat.
What are we
Keep the
doing?
games
Yeah.
going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed stages, and global leaderboards.
That's fun.
Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste
I
Music
prefer
Pack
these-
DLC.
I don't know if...
And
Oh,
be
Celeste!
on the
Oh,
lookout for
Pepino!
DLC in the future.
This is
Rift of the
cool.
Necro Dancer
Oh,
launches
the
on
Necro
Nintendo
Dancer.
Switch
Oh god, are we gonna
later
get Mighty
today.
number 9 in
Oh,
this?
today. Yeah, finally.
Let's see what's in store.
Ooh.
Oh? This is the PSP game I've heard so
Welcome
much
to
about.
Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi
Never
Connection
mind, this is a
series.
new game. Sorry.
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
There's only so much you could do with
Pearly whites
Tamagotchi.
Solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the
I don't know.
afternoon tea
I know
shop.
that the Switch is a handheld console, but
12
Tamagotchi never
wonderful
struck me as like a
stores
console
need
game.
your
It's
help.
more like you get the shit on your DS, maybe.
Provide good
Yeah.
customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
Whenever I just always feel bad
doing
whenever
so,
I see a
you
game
get
like
to
this
meet
that
more
like isn't
Tamagotchi,
objectively
making the town
horrible,
livelier
or
than
even like an
before.
indie game like that
With over
DuckTales one that looked
100
really
new
pretty
and
and obviously
classic
had a lot of
Tamagotchi,
effort put into it.
business is
I was like,
sure
man,
to
I
be
hope
booming.
somebody plays it, you know?
Get
Like
ready
it's
to
not gonna
set
be
up
me,
shop
but I hope
when
somebody.
Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Oh, it's Mega
okay,
Salamence.
Wow, okay.
And Go-Go,
So I was wrong.
Mega
I'm
Gallade.
thinking
Are we gonna
Gallade.
see a new
Oh, are they gonna
Mega?
show up? Because there were like some rumors about like a few like revealed megas or something.
Well, let's
I hope they
see.
do show me one mega.
Or was
I hope
was
they
that
show me a
it?
mega.
Welcome to Pokemon
That was all
Legends
they showed.
ZA, a new title in the
I can't believe it's been a
Pokemon
month
series.
since that direct already. March went by fast.
You'll begin your
Was
adventure
it?
by choosing one of
Yeah, it was like
partner
late
Pokemon.
Feb. Like, I think it
Whoa,
was, like,
granted,
February
in the span of
27th.
like 5 months, this is our
Things
second
in
of
the
3
Travel
directs.
that also appeared in the Pokemon
Yeah.
X and Pokemon Y games.
Nice.
Lumio City.
Dude, I want to see a new Mega Evolution.
To
Please
make it
show me a new
easier-
Mega.
Ah, Panseer!
Rumor-
A
Yes!
company named Quasar
Wait, what'd you
Inc.
see?
is
Oh,
carrying
Panseer,
out
bro?
Yeah.
You're a Panseer guy?
No, that was the only
Here,
Pokemon
you
that
can
wasn't on a
see the
Switch game
lives
yet.
of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Oh, okay.
Because, oh, and Panpour! Yeah, that's all I care about. Granted, you can catch
Scattered all over
Spinda
town
in
on
Brilliant
wild
Diamond Shining
zones.
Pearl, but you can't transfer Spinda into Brilliant
These
Diamond Shining
areas are
Pearl.
special environments where
So,
wild Pokemon can live
technically,
comfortably
every
even within the
Pokemon
city.
you can now transfer to a Switch game.
You can catch Pokemon here.
I got really excited about Pansear and Panpour. Show me
Dude, I
Pansage.
honestly love the. Everyone fucking hates those Pokemon, but I just loved
The
having them
monkeys?
like as like my like grass coverage when I first played. White.
Yeah, I had dude. I'm gonna go with Tepig Pansage again. I'm gonna run it back.
Be found on rooftops.
Dedenne.
People and Pokemon.
That
live
looks
dude,
really
Felix looks so
weird.
cool. What the heck?
I don't know if cool is the word I would use. I think it looked
Dude,
weird.
whatever, bro. Whatever.
I'm a hater.
No, he looks like
Cities
aluminum
aura
foil. I'm kind of
transforms.
messing with that.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
Man, where's Pansage though? What if only Pansage wasn't in this game?
Trainers await in
Oh, there
That'd
he
be
is!
so
There
funny.
he is! I see him!
There he is!
Yeah,
Oh,
that
dude, I
rules.
wish Furfuro was a good Pokemon because I like mess with it so hard.
What if we get Mega Furfuro? Okay, Marie,
I think I.
Flabebe.
Wait, I think I actually rumored that. No, I don't think they did. There was like, I think there was like a leaked list of like Mega Evolutions. I don't know if they were real or not.
Yeah, Vivillon.
But I was thinking like, why would it be leaked now? But if they're like showing the direct, they're showing it off today. We might see a couple. Because we can see Mega Alakazam.
I hope at least playing this game and it has like a trading technique or like a dedicated online mode. Oh, you gotta go up through the alphabet. That's funny.
To have a wish granted.
A wish granted by the Eternal Flower. I hope this is because I have a living deck, so I'm trying to get all the forms. The only thing I don't have is all the Vivillon, for obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope it's a little easier this time around.
I didn't know you were that into catching Pokemon, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been transferring all my Pokemon, like, every Pokemon I've ever caught, aside from the cosplay Pikachu, which is stuck in Alpha Sapphire. I've transferred them up ever since I was a kid. Like, even when Black and White came out, I transferred up all my Pokemon. I love transferring Pokemon.
What did we even learn here, other than the freaking the?
We learned that the monkeys are in this game, and that's all I care about.
And I guess the league thing. I just really wish you got to see like anything.
Anything, yeah. No release date still. Holiday 25.
Hello there.
Is this Rhythm Heaven?
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story. But what
out.
it does have is
tapping
lots
out.
of
Wait.
rhythm games.
Like I said, it's Rhythm Heaven. Or
You wanna see?
Or something that's aping Rhythm Heaven, but
Rhythm.
I don't know, man. This feels like Rhythm Heaven. Or it's I don't know. You can never tell with these things. You can never tell if they're first party or if it's like an indie game that's like, oh, we really like this game, so let's do it.
But the timing is super tricky.
Dude, I kind of still wish they put the chorus mid in
Maybe
Smash
you could try
Bros.
it in time to a rhythm.
They
Like, they
tried to
missed that
do it
train.
like twice, yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't like make sounds
Fuck!
for rhythm. It's gonna be so fucked up because they're probably like half a second apart.
Well, now I gotta speed up because my shit's.
University.
Oh.
Da, da, da.
What is? Okay, there we go.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
I love these.
Yeah, this might be Rhythm
Heaven.
Heaven because people do play it with their eyes closed. This might. I don't know. It looks like Rhythm Heaven, but that could. It has to be. It has to be.
How is this not Rhythm Heaven?
Rhythm Heaven series.
Yes!
Like some
Woo!
Rhythm Heaven.
New Rhythm Heaven game.
Dude, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna try and get into the series through this one.
2026.
What the fuck?
That
For
was
the
Rhythm
original
Heaven
Switch?
Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Okay.
I know somebody's
It
gonna
includes
fucking go
lots of
crazy
music
about this,
produced by
but
renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
that's cool. I'm glad we have a new Rhythm Heaven game. I did see people that wanted this.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
2026 is strange. Because if
Yeah,
that's
'cause,
if
like,
that is the case, why even show it
Games on your system.
now? This is probably the final Switch One Direct. That's
With game
Oh?
cards, you can put a game featuring Mario
you can
in
lick the
this
back of the
Nintendo
game
Switch
card, and
system,
it'll make a delicious
and
flavor.
the Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
What is happening?
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Meaning,
Well, here's what we came up with.
do we finally have themes?
Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay.
Oh, is this like quick play where you can have multiple games open at once?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
I have a lot of games on my
Allowing you to
Switch.
Play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play
Oh, so you
on
can
your
like
system.
lend it to friends or something. But I'm curious, like, what the. I hope that doesn't cause any like confusion. Or
I don't
issues.
understand how this is different from just having them downloaded on your. Okay,
you
loading
have
on a
two
second
Nintendo
system.
Well, I guess
Switch
the
systems,
idea is that
you can
theoretically you
eject
can
a
kind of
virtual
like
game card from
lend
one
it to a friend.
and load it onto the second.
That's cool.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
I still haven't
Just as if you had
unboxed my
inserted
Smash
a
OLED.
physical game
I was gonna
card.
transfer everything.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Is this permanent?
Local
Wait.
communication with your second system is required, but only
Okay.
the first time.
I really
Yeah,
don't.
this sounds like it might be kind of clunky.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account, family group
Oh,
members.
bro, we're technically
Oh, we're
Nintendo
family! Yeah.
members.
Member
Dude, you're
system
gonna like,
via
dude, I'm gonna
local
mooch
wireless
off
where
of
you
you,
want to
dude.
lend it.
You're feel free as long
Choose
as I
the
don't need the
title you're lending.
games.
And
Lend
who
to
you're
a
lending it
family
to.
member? Yeah. If I ever want to play Xenoblade, I'll
Or your
let you
fucking,
know.
or other, yeah, I mean, if I want to hook my
And you
mom
know,
up with like Smash
They
Bros.
can now play on their own
Well, that's what I'm
system.
thinking, right? I have the Smash Bros.
only
OLED
lend
because I
five
have
games
Smash
cards
physically,
to a
but the
particular
OLED comes
person.
with it downloaded.
Games can be
So I
lent
wonder
out
if I
for
could
2
like
weeks,
transfer them like
after
that
which
and just
they will
have Smash.
automatically return to you.
Because I was gonna transfer all my data to the OLED,
Making digital
but I might
games
just keep it on the
easier
Switch
to
One.
use.
Because I don't know if it
Virtual
deletes your
game
photos or not. This is so
I'm
strange.
gonna replay Wonder.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as well
Do you
as
think
to
they're
Nintendo
doing this
Switch
because
2
of the
systems.
Switch 2?
This feature
maybe.
is planned to be added.
What do you mean Rhythm Heaven? See, that's how I thought you'd react.
Let's take a look.
I'm
at
happy
more
for you.
Nintendo Switch
It's fun to
games.
watch
Oh, they're
directs
gonna,
and
I think
knowing.
they're doing a rapid fire now.
Okay, Croc. Show me Croc.
Deltarune.
Oh, High on Life, yeah! Finally! I've been waiting for this. I love... No, I can't even front. I do not care for this game. Well, then they gotta end with something. I hope they end with Croc.
They might not, because we only have like 2 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of like. I mean, if people are gonna be like really. I think honestly, Nintendo fans like they will like complain about anything. I really don't think anyone should really expect like a big title coming out literally today.
I didn't expect... I'm glad. King of Meat. I didn't expect Rhythm Heaven at all.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Not even giving that enough credit. Like that's kind of a fun announcement.
It's weird that it's 2026, but...
Yeah, I mean maybe it'll also come out for this. I mean if it's gonna be backwards compatible.
Oh
it's not
my
really an
god,
issue.
what is happening with... This is an iPhone game.
It's kind of scary when they. Oh my god, dude! Like New Horizons did so much damage to video gaming as a whole.
Uncover history once more.
Oh, what's this? Oh wait, is this like?
Dragon Quest?
I don't know.
An HD remaster of Saga
Oh.
Frontier 2 is venturing on.
I thought it was Golden Sun
Oh,
for a
this is some
second.
like switchy
Meet
shit. This is like
Gustav,
some like
the
shit
royal
switchy
heir,
would care about.
and Will the explorer.
Some dumb shit.
2 heroes.
Yeah, like,
whose
literally.
fates
I think
and
they said this was a
legacies
40-minute
will
direct,
intertwine
no?
Across generations.
No, they
in
said
this
30 minutes.
epic RPG.
This is a strange game to end on.
I kind of like the
Experience the
like
original story.
drawn
along with
designs and
brand
stuff.
new events
Dude,
to
imagine being
expand
this
the
company.
vibrant
You
world
get the
of
fucking
Sogndale.
the main event slot of the Nintendo Direct.
Plus, team up
Well,
with
I
new
got
characters in
Pansage,
battle.
Panpour, and Panseer.
And
That's
transfer
I've
stats
never
to
really
allies through the parameter inheritance
for a
system.
substantial amount of time played a Rhythm Heaven game. But obviously if it's an
Finishing the
in-house
main
Nintendo
story,
game,
you
I
can
will
test
play
your
it. I'll
mettle
just
and
play it
luck
in
against even
2026.
more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover?
I
through
thought
the
it was
ages?
Golden Sun.
Saga Frontier 2.
It's just
Remastered
Square Enix.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later
Smurf
today.
Village time. Alright, give... Oh?
Monumental adventure.
I don't know, man. I think it might be 40 minutes. Because this is like...
Embark
This feels
on
like middle of
peaceful
the Direct.
journeys across this series
Yeah.
of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric
I thought it
worlds,
said 30, but I
filled
might
with
just be
stunning landscapes to
misremembering.
manipulate,
I feel like they're often
optical
40.
illusions to discover.
Yeah, but I
and
think they said 30, and I remember being like,
secrets
oh,
to
okay, it's 30 this time. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, it would make some sense because like I assume this is like everything that's like super big is gonna be shown off next week.
Well, everything's super big for the Switch too. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to have like some, not big, but like it'll be like Mario Sluggers or something, like something that people have wanted for a while, but like it's only now coming to the Switch, or like we got Paper Mario Remake, we got RPG Remake, we got a Mario and Luigi game like in the last year of the Switch. So yeah, probably Mario Sluggers. I don't know what else is there. Kirby Remake possibly, maybe the Zelda
Was
ports.
there a Mario Golf game on this?
There was,
Switch?
yes.
There was. Okay.
Mhm. Oh, speaking of. Oh, is this Nintendo Switch Sports? Are they finally... I feel like golf was already in. No, this is a different golf game.
Golf's big with the kids, you know?
Hot Shots Golf?
Dude, what a dumbass name. I'm sure that's a fun game, but like everybody's golf hot shots. Like, oh, okay.
What, is this Hot Shots Golf, or is this like a fucking Transmorpher situation?
I have no idea.
Because I've heard of Hot Shots Golf. I just don't...
Side spins?
I think I said this either in... Maybe in the Smash video that's not out yet. Or maybe I said it on stream or like in a different video. But like... If it's not Mario, why do you want to play golf? Like, golf is not conducive of a fun video game if it's not mini golf.
I feel like I'm such a you know, like nerd child, but like I've never understood golf. Like it's like I don't know.
I get it. I just don't. You know, there's a lot of sports that I don't think are necessarily fun to play as a video game.
So just relax.
Yeah.
And get ready to tee off.
I feel like golf is fun with like windmills and like goofy little
yeah. Or if you're using like motion controls, I guess.
Yeah. I guess yes, it might have like maybe it is 40 minutes.
Oh.
Is that Captain America? Oh yeah, it's Captain America.
Greatest superheroes in the fight.
Whoa, Brown Wolverine.
Pair up two heroes from the
that was a new one.
15,
Nova.
Including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine
this is cool.
To take on the challenge.
That's another like genre of game that like I don't think is bad, and like I understand it, but I feel like most beat 'em ups are bad. Like I haven't played a substantial amount of modern ones, but whenever people are like, "Oh, dude, this arcade game, oh, dude, this is so fun, this is a classic," and you play it and you're just hitting buttons.
It's a nostalgia thing because I feel like beat 'em ups have not like once they stop being made a lot, like people stop caring about them and wanting them to come back,
I still think Castle Crashers
is a millennial
good,
thing, dude.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system this
holiday 2025. Fuck it, man. Release the Switch 2 in 26. Like clearly something's.
Where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game.
I can't believe they whitewashed Captain
Please
America.
take a look.
Oh, final game.
Animal Crossing? No, it's not Animal Crossing. Did I just see all these art? Wait. That's an Animal Crossing. Whoa.
I don't know if it is. Is this Tomodachi? Oh. Is this Tomodachi?
It's the Tomodachi life!
Now, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Grandpa. Hold on.
Dude, I'm about to clip the fuck out of my microphone.
That's okay. That's okay. That's an appropriate reaction.
Yes!
Yeah! Living the dream. 2026. I was gonna say that as a joke.
Hey, what the fuck? 2026?
I told you, man. Like it was something that people wanted for a long time, and then they're just like, "Yeah, it's coming on the Switch next year, I guess." What the fuck? I wasn't done. What? No.
Glad that was only a dream.
That's cool.
That was Tomodachi Life.
That was Tomodachi Life.
Dude, no, what's so crazy is that I feel like, because, you know, the thing is, especially, I don't know if you relate, but, like, growing up as a kid, especially around like 2010 to 2015. Like, it feels
hope
like
you're
not a
looking
lot of
forward
other
to it.
people I knew liked Nintendo games.
Yeah.
So I always assumed like a lot of the games that I play, like no one
Thank
else
you for
played.
watching
But
today's
Tamagotchi Life,
Nintendo
like,
Direct so far.
seems to have been huge.
I
Like, it
didn't-
seems that like everyone I know
Our
remembers it
final
so
announcement
fondly.
Is something a little different that's not a game.
Okay, now is the
Here's
final
Mr.
announcement.
Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh, this is fucking
Oh, me-
Mario 2 cast.
Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's.
Or it's
Bro,
gonna be,
Zendaya's appearing as Daisy, dude.
she's gonna be
Nintendo
Yoshi.
Direct has delivered Nintendo
Or
news
he's gonna talk about
directly
they're opening up the museum or
And
the
now,
theme park
these
or something.
presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Is there gonna be a live venue?
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to
Dude,
broadcast
just seeing him
Nintendo
makes me
Direct
smile. He's a
presentations,
cutie.
But we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Directly.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Okay.
which functions like a daily calendar.
Right.
In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
That's fun.
I'm such a hater, but this is probably gonna like be
After the
supported for like
Nintendo
like
Direct
like
for Nintendo
12
Switch
months.
2 on April 2nd.
Just like
Wait,
stop.
wait.
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly. through the
Okay, so I
Nintendo
gotta do
Today app as
daily
well.
news updates.
Nintendo Today will
At
be
least we'll have a
available
segment now every
on
week.
devices later today.
Which one of us will have to? I guess I'll download the app and then we'll
Anyone with a
we'll
Nintendo
update
account can
weekly
use the
with
app,
what
so
was
please
on the
try it
app
out.
that week.
Did I imagine it's just gonna be
That's
like
all
little
I have
cute
to
things.
share. I hope
They're
you
gonna be
enjoy
like the
using
Nintendo Switch
Today.
2 has this many buttons.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Sure.
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Dude, I think all things considered, with another direct in a week, we ate pretty good. Like I'm pleasantly surprised. All things considered.
We got two major games. No Deltarune and no Silksong, but I think those are. I think Deltarune Switch 2, and I said that. I'm glad or relieved rather that I can still do the thing I wanted to do on stream. The thing about those two major game releases, and those are really cool, and they are new games and series that people have wanted for a while. That they're coming out in 2026. That's what gets me, I think. But
that's what I'm worried about, because I'm thinking like, because the thing is, I assumed they were like trying to like drop the Switch 2 in the summer. But if they're like holding on to these games for next year, I'm like, are we not getting the Switch 2 until next year? It seems like they wouldn't do that, honestly.
I think more realistically what could have happened is that this is the final Nintendo Switch 1 Direct ever. And they want to focus primarily on Switch 2 games in the next Direct. And maybe there might be more in the coming Switch 2 Directs, because in other Nintendo Directs, when the Switch was out, there was still some 3DS games. But I think that if they didn't announce the Switch 2 or we didn't have the Switch 2 Direct, that games like Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi wouldn't have been announced now. They would have been announced later, but they're like, well, this is the last time to do it. Let's just tell people that these are in development. And then that will release. But even Pokemon and even Metroid don't have release dates. We know they're coming out this year, but we don't know anything else.
Yeah, I mean, my immediate theory is that I think they're like really being tight-lipped about release dates right now, is because I think they kind of don't want us all to have like an idea, like an idea of like when the Switch 2 is coming out yet. But even then, I don't feel like it's really that much of a loss to kind of plan around that, especially for like shareholders they have and shit like that.
Yeah, and like even that doesn't impact the sales of hardware or software. So even if you have a Switch 2, you're probably gonna play Pokemon and Metroid anyway. You could just play them on that console. And like if you download it to the Switch 2 or buy the game physically and play it on your Switch 2, it's not gonna make a difference in sales.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I'm thinking to myself like why are they not putting these games on the Switch 2? And I'm thinking to myself, and I honestly I feel like a reasonable answer to it honestly is like, oh well, they were probably made with the Switch in mind, took longer than expected maybe, and they were made to kind of like accommodate the hardware of the Switch 2.
Yeah.
So the Switch 1, so they were released on the Switch 2. I feel like they might be a little bit visually underwhelming. But like, I don't know. I guess it's just interesting to see 2026. I mean, I really hope we get the Switch. Well, because they're still doing the like in-person events next month, right?
Doing the in-person
Right?
events next week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Switch 2
so, yeah,
hands-on event, yeah, that we were not
yeah, so
invited to.
they're not gonna have. Yeah, I know. We didn't get invited to it.
No,
They didn't want us.
no.
We
We'll buy next
we
time.
kind of burned our bridges.
Right, but if we do the show enough, by next time we'll be proper journalists, and they'll have to let us
Dude,
in.
we're gonna be lighting that place up in 2032.
Yeah.
Probably.
We're gonna be
But,
the Nintendo tubers. We're gonna be fucking. We're gonna have those
Nintendo
press
tubers.
passes. E3's not around anymore, but dude, we're gonna be at the Summer Games Fest, and we're gonna be
literally.
playing demos of Xbox games or whatever. Yeah. So major
thinking,
that we
like,
know
yeah.
now. We know there's 4 major Switch games made by Nintendo, which is Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, Metroid, and Pokemon. And none of them have proper release dates. 2 of them have release years. Pokemon is winter 25. Yeah, I don't think this didn't change anything about the Switch 2 Direct. I imagine my predictions are still the same when we get into that.
Yeah, I'm going all in on like 3D Mario. I feel like that's not a thing they're gonna like.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna like wait long.
I think
for.
Mario Kart's gonna be in the Direct.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
When you're saying chat, when you're saying it looks like ass, are you referring to Tomodachi Life? Because I did think it looked a little weird, but I think
overexposed.
Well, I also think it's because they're gonna use the what was it called? Miitopia, the Miitopia like in-game creator, because you can make Miis on the Switch, but they're hidden in like the settings menu. So if you guys ever played Miitopia, they have like an in-game creator that's a lot more in depth. Which I'm looking forward to because you could do a lot with that.
Yeah.
But it did look.
No, honestly, because
strange.
Speaking as like a furry who does furry things,
Sure.
I remember like a lot of people were able to make Miis of their like fursonas and shit. So that's actually something I'm kind of excited because I never played Miitopia.
Yeah. I remember putting
seeing some like really fun things being done with people's sonas and stuff.
Put Total Drama Noah in there.
Put Total Drama Noah in there.
I did do that. Let me find see if I could find a clip of playing.
It's funny because you know Tomodachi Life came out in 2014, so I was playing it in 2014. So I made a bunch of like characters for like characters from Attack on Titan because it was 2014.
I played it a little late. I think I was like 2016 maybe. Do I have any Miitopia? I know we have.
Yeah,
Miitopia
that game was
videos.
addicting.
I'm
glad they're still using the like Tomodachi Life text to speech because I think like people kind of cherish it now because they use that in the Rhythm Heaven trailer too. I don't know if it was made for Tomodachi Life, but that's kind of like where I first heard that specific type of.
Yeah, let me I could show this. I just as an not that one. As an example of what you could do in Miitopia. This is the video we did for the channel like way back in the day. Let me see. Like here I got fucking there's Steve Minecraft, Gino, Joker, Wheatley, Monita, Villager, Brock. Like you could do a lot.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Can I see the freaking
You see
Gino
Noah?
one?
Which one?
The Gino one.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, the JFK. Are you able to just like draw on it or something?
It's like pixel art basically, but like also it goes off a QR code. So I just downloaded a ton of these like preemptively, and I think that's what Tomodachi is gonna go for. Is that they're gonna have like something along the lines of this. The general.
I feel like people, and honestly, I feel like they're only gonna move more and more in that direction because oh my god, I love the not Sakurai, the Mario head too.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking to myself like, dude, I think like inevitable Smash follow up. Like they're probably just gonna start using these kinds of like me customization features more and more because I feel like it's just like what's the downside of having Mii's be this customizable? You know what I mean? Especially for Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this.
Well, the downside
downside
is apparently online bullying, which is why they wanted to get around it. All right, I gotta end the stream and then we'll send it off to the editor.
All right. Cool, man.
I'm going to end it in 30 seconds outro. Thank you for joining us. But we're tuned back in, I guess on Monday. I was going to say at the Direct, but...
Yeah, no, we got a little something going on Monday.
Very busy.
Have we revealed the name
Switch
of the thing
2
yet?
Ultra.
Switch 2 Ultra.
Yeah.
So all the Switch 2 Ultras, you know,
The
first episode
Switch
on
2
Monday.
Ultra. Now that's just the different. All right, hang up. Totally hung up on that guy. All right, listen to